Hi everyone. You're probably wondering who I am. I'm Colby's auntie. He is here, look. He knows I'm doing this. I haven't just nicked his channel. But he's given me permission to share a poem. I write poetry. And there was one I wrote a little while ago. It's called The Master Builder. Now, I don't know what any of your beliefs are. Personally, I believe in God. And I've just written a poem and it's not heavy, hopefully not. But Colby said, and Colby knows what he's talking about, Colby said I could share it with you. So here it goes. The master builder came by one day, said he wanted to carry out a survey on my house in order to estimate the work required to make it great. I wasn't quite sure at first because my house was fine the way it was, but as he began to describe his plans, I thought my house would be safe in his hands. The day soon came for work to commence. I felt fine, not anxious or tense, and it was easy for the first little while. I carried on with my usual smile. A light coating of dust here and there, nothing really that I couldn't bear. But then he decided to knock down a wall. Man, I wasn't ready for that at all. That wall had been there for so many years, providing protection from all of my fears. But now the main room was all open plan, with nowhere to hide. I wasn't a fan. All of a sudden I felt so exposed, my place of safety completely bulldozed. The initial excitement soon became pain, as walls were knocked down again and again. I cried out in anguish, "Please, Master Builder, no more. I don't understand what you're doing this for." With love in his eyes, he said, "My child, trust me. All this is worth it, just wait and see. The pain and discomfort are all for a reason, which you will understand in due season. I am knocking down the unnecessary fixtures, because I can see a much bigger picture." So I let the master builder continue his work, and yes, there were times when it really did hurt, but at each delicate stage he was always there, with encouraging words and his tender care. As time went on, I began to see my house as it was meant to be. The open plan was so full of light, warm and inviting, not a shadow in sight. The original features were still very much there, but now stood out more with a beauty quite rare. I looked round my house with a sense of awe, remembering how it had looked before. Although it had been tough, I have to admit that all the upheaval was really worth it. And the master builder, he was so very pleased with all of the work that his hands had achieved. He said with a smile, "Your house is second to none, and for the time being, my work here is done."
That is good. Let us know if you want my auntie to do more poems.
Sure, because there's plenty more where that came from.
Okay, see you in a bit, guys.
Have a good evening.